Alright, we should be live. We are. Let me get chat going. Cool. Alright. Set up tags. And there we go. Alright. Eventually I should probably compile these into a playlist, but that day is not today. Okie dokie. Welcome back to Sticker Star Live, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you missed the first two episodes, they are my last two streams. We had just finished 2-1 when we last played. About 3.5 hours into the file here, we have the first Royal sticker. We're making some decent progress on the museum. I believe that's what we did before the end of last episode, is we threw some stuff in the museum. And yeah, I was watching the Knicks, and they're getting bodied right now, so I figured, let's play Sticker Star. I almost played last night, but it got late, and I figured it wasn't the best idea. Okay. So current album lookage is we have a lot of jumps, quite a few hop slippers. Oh, the page turning animation is not glitched anymore. That's interesting. Don't have a lot of hammers, so if we run into hammers, we should grab them. I think everything that we could put in the museum up to this point is in the museum. We're moving on to the Yoshi Sphinx. Do we need any things for this level? I don't believe we do. So we're going to jump right in. This is one of my favorite levels in the game, by the way. Also, let's see. Music volume chat? Good, low, high? Please do let me know. Never stick around for these, mostly because I'm doing something stupid. Mostly because I'm doing something. Sorry, misread that. Mostly because I'm doing something. That's fine. I appreciate you showing up at all. But yeah, chat, let me know. Music volume good, too low, too high. Do tell. I think it's great. Alright, cool. Thank you for that. Normally I wouldn't grab a worn out sticker, but I have very few hammers, so we're gonna do it. Alright. Not the ideal first encounter here. I am gonna... probably gonna... Okay, good. I was hoping we'd get two. I don't normally play the game like this. I'd normally make this a 2-turn fight, but... I'm starting to play it like everybody else plays it, which is... don't really care about your coins all that much, because you have a bajillion coins. We just made our money back that we spent on the battle spinner right there at the end of the fight with the perfect bonus. So maybe I should play... I haven't really played the game like that before. Maybe I should give that a shot. Play the game with reckless abandon when it comes to how many coins I'm spending, because once I get to max coins, there's not a whole lot else to do, you know? Alright, we're also relatively low on flower stickers. Let's see if we can one-shot. Yes, we can! Alright, cool. I'm getting a little bit better at the action commands. I was pretty shaky the first stream. Things were not looking too good. I'm doing a little bit better. Alright, this is 2 more spinies. I'm gonna use a shell and get this over with. There we go. Once again, I'm just going through taking out everything I can. Oh, there's a vaporization block here, actually. Let me do that. Alright, what's not in the museum yet? Flashy Hop Slipper, Flashy Power Block, quite a few things actually. I'm gonna go Spike Helmet actually. Because we will pick up a shiny one in World 4, but I might want to turn that into a Flashy, so getting ahead of the game, I guess. Also, I appreciate those of you that come out and hang around in these Sticker Star streams. I know this isn't like normally what I do or like everybody's thing, but I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out, even if you're just lurking. That means a lot, so thank you. I really do appreciate it. I never realized quite how many fights there are in this game until I really stopped to do every single fight, and I'm like, wow, there's actually really a lot of them. Okay, let's see if we can get 2 here. Ooh, even better! Let's go. That's actually really helpful. We need 50 Battle Spinner jackpots for one of the super flags. So that is extremely helpful. And we can one-turn this, which is great. And we make that money back. Look at that. Alright. Fine, I guess I'll take it. Just because I have so few hammers, I guess I'll take it. Another one? Oh my goodness. Okay. This one, at least we can use a hammer on the front enemy. Ah, that's okay. What can I'll just use the gem. Actually, you know what? No. We are not getting a perfect bonus, so I want coins. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. It really does mean a lot. You know, I enjoy doing sort of different stuff like this and changing it up. And I appreciate that some people show up. You know, it means a lot to me. So thank you all for your support. I'm going to go around and just kind of clear things out. Because in this level specifically, it will actually make the rest of the level easier if I go and do this now. So I'm just going to go through and take out pretty much all the enemies. Thank you for streaming. Aw, thank you, Hunter. I appreciate that. Listen, I've said before that I sort of have a love-hate relationship with streaming and a love-hate relationship with the channel. And that was because I wasn't really doing it for the right reasons. You know, I was doing it because, like, you know, I wanted to, I guess, blow up, for lack of a better word. And I was doing what was really getting views, or what I thought people wanted, because I wanted to blow up. I wanted to, you know, get a lot of views. But as I've sort of, I mean, don't get me wrong. There was a couple weeks there where I was doing Roblox like once a week. But I feel like in that sample size, it wasn't annoying, you know? I was doing Roblox like once a week, I was having a decent time with it, and doing something like this, like, listen, I know this isn't the most fun game in the world, I know this isn't everybody's thing, I'm having fun with this series, and I hope, at least to an extent, you guys are as well, but I say all this to basically say, like, I don't really care too much about how these streams do. Like, I saw the numbers I was getting on like the Roblox streams, and I was like, okay, well, if every stream is doing relatively similarly in terms of views, no matter what I post, then why should I do stuff that I don't want to do? That's a great drop right there, by the way. Bone sticker, we're gonna need that for the museum. That's one of the ones that did not come to mind the other day. Let's see if we can double here. Well, okay, I paid for it with completely unconsciously. That's 2 jackpots in this level. Let's go, baby. That's big. Alright, I will take that. Power block, shell. Let's see how this goes. Give me a crumble. Let's go. Both crumbled. Crumble doubles damage as well, so that's, wasn't expecting to get a perfect there, but we do end up getting a perfect, and we take out that sombrero guy. And that's big. That is big, because, I don't want him showing up for fights where he doesn't have to, because he's annoying. I forget how you guys react to certain stickers. Gonna try a shiny hammer. That did it. Alright, cool. I know against certain jump stickers, like, their helmets give them defense where they can, like, resist it, so... I don't quite know 100% how that works, but it's in there in some capacity. Oh, hello again. Yeah, they revive. That's their thing. Guess we'll just do this. But yeah, I've enjoyed doing something different, doing something that I personally enjoy. And I hope, again, I know it's not everybody's thing, but I hope you guys have at least somewhat enjoyed it as well, because I love streaming when I'm into it, you know? When I'm into it, and, it's over here, right? Yeah. Are you just gonna follow me around, or are we gonna... Yeah, okay. Whoops. Alright, well... You're like one of the few enemies in the game where if I run away, you won't disappear, so taking you out actually is probably worth doing. But, there's a wall I can break here, to get some stuff. There we are. Oh, I forgot about you. Hello. 36? Oh, gang's all here. Don't know if we one-turn this, not gonna lie. Let's go hammer, and then we'll deal with the hammer bro next turn. Alright, cool. Big, big. Ow. Alright, slap hammer, why not? Just get him out of here. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I love streaming when I'm doing stuff that I enjoy, and, you know, I'm having a good time with it, and, you know, it makes it a lot better and a lot easier when people show up and, you know, maybe it's not the most interesting thing in the world, but, you know, just people being here means a lot. So thank you for being here and just hanging out and stream, you know, just, even if you're not chatting, even if you're just, you know, it's nice. It's nice to have people to chat with. Like, that's one of my kind of reservations for streaming, is I'm like, oh, you know, what if people don't show up? What if I'm sitting there, because, like, obviously, I read chat through my phone, like, I have my stream pulled up on my phone, so, like, I can see how many people are currently watching the stream, according to YouTube's counter. It's not always accurate, but according to the counter, I can see how many people are watching the stream. And my biggest fear is it just sits at 1, and that 1 is me watching the stream on my phone to look at chat. What can we get rid of here? I'll get rid of a jump. We have so many of them. Alright. So yeah, it's great even just to have a few people in chat, hanging out. It means a lot. It's weird because I both hope you blow up and have a relatively small community at the same time, so my messages get read and I can join Roblox and stuff. I've had people say that before, back in like the Among Us and like early Roblox days, like 2020, 2021. I've had people say that. I don't think I'm ever going to like blow up. I hope I... See, And also, I don't know if I want to. As weird as that sounds, like, don't get me wrong, I would love all of the perks that comes with, you know, a blow up on YouTube. You know, a big audience and views and money and stuff. I kind of like having a small channel community. I do. It's, don't get me wrong, like, more views and stuff would be great, because who doesn't want more views, right? But, I don't know. It's, I'm not fully into it, you know? We're on a roll with jackpots right now, so... Oh! I was just throwing it out there as a, let me do the 2, so at least I have a shot at the 3. That's our 3rd Battle Spinner jackpot of this level, by the way. Completely on chance. I have not been trying. Also, hello, Eric. How are you? But yeah, I kind of like having a small community. Like, don't get me wrong. The goal with certain things is to blow up. Like, I want the Daily Rip to blow up, right? I want it to get tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. I want people to love it and look forward to it every day. But at the same time, I do like being able to read every message in chat. And you know, having everybody in stream be able to fit into a Roblox lobby. And things like that. You know, I do like that. So it's... I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. So that's how you kill the sombrero guy if you don't kill him in one of those other fights. I forget how you're supposed to... Do you whack this? Oh, you do. With how many times I've played this game, you'd think I'd remember that. Is this shiny or regular? It's regular. Whatever, I have space for it. I'll take it. There's a pathway behind this pillar. We're not going to take that quite yet. I don't think we are, if I remember correctly. Bonk. Oh, it's gang. Alright, I think a spike helmet will work here. Maybe the best outcome is to have an active viewer count of like 40 and have one of them be like very rich where they donate enough where you can live off just donations. Well, if I had... See, like... Yes, that is like the dream scenario, right? That would be super cool. No way in any scenario that happens, right? But that would be pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, we can't... I lied. We don't need to be out here yet. How's your day going? Pretty good. My dad's birthday today. We went out, got dinner, and we were watching the Knicks, but they are not doing so great, so we are no longer watching the Knicks. Alright, we'll turn these torches on. There's a hidden block somewhere. I don't remember where it is. The depth perception is messing with me a little bit. I thought there was a hidden block. There's a hidden block, right? Yes. Okay. I think if you jump off the very end of it. Thank you, Hunter. Appreciate that. Yeah, there it is. Gaming. Alright. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Day is going pretty good. Alright, let me sort, because there is a mini boss fight that is about to happen. Shiny line jump will probably be perfect for it, actually. Alright, so let's get to it. So we need to peel that tape to let down the upper half of the stairs so we can get up to where the comet piece is. But, there's a loading zone, or maybe not a loading zone, but there's a checkpoint trigger for this mini-boss fight, so we have to fight these first. this is one of the more interesting moments of the game. Well, maybe not more interesting moments of the entire game, but it's a pretty interesting moment. We've got these paratroopers coming down here, right? Problem is, it's not like any of the other games where they, like, have names or, like, you know, anything memorable about them. Let's see if we can one-turn this. Ah. Alright. I'll take 2. Double shiny. I might have overdone it a little bit. Okay. Alright, well, we one-turned them. I don't know if I've ever one-turned them before. I probably have, but... Alright. They are defeated. And now we can peel this tape. And there's the other half of the stairs. So now we can go back around, get up to the comet piece. We're not going to collect it yet, though. There's actually a lot more, maybe not a lot more, but a decent amount more to do in this level. If you were paying attention before, you may have seen the HP up heart that is on the other side of the Sphinx. So we are going to go grab that real quick. And then there's one more thing we have to do before we collect the comet piece. So I'm going to do this. There we go. HP up heart. Now we do have to climb back up, but it shouldn't take too long because we've taken out all the enemies. So this is what I was talking about earlier. The rest of the level's a lot easier now because we've taken... Technically, we haven't taken all the enemies out because there's a few more in a room we haven't explored yet, but we'll get there. Yeah, there is more to do. There's a thing we can grab, I believe. And stream is... Oh, no, it's not that far behind. Okay. It's not as far behind as I thought it was. Now we can climb up these stairs here. And we're not gonna, like I said, we're not gonna get the comet piece quite yet because there's this room over here we haven't explored yet. So we have these dry bones, but we also have these swoops. And these I want to fight the swoops. The dry bones will respawn infinitely. I don't really care about them. They're gonna respawn infinitely. They only give 1 coin on a perfect bonus, so not particularly interested in them. But the swoops... Okay, well, I guess we're gonna have to fight them anyway. Cool. Sure. Make some space in the album, I guess. But yeah, I want to take these swoops out, because these do not respawn. There you are. Gotcha. There's 3 of them. Alright, too bad I used both my line jumps already. That spike helmet would work, but I want to put it in the museum. Battle spinner. Why not? Alright, we'll see what we can do. Don't really know how I'm gonna approach this. And... Sure. Okay, it only hits 1. I think some of them can go through multiple enemies. I'm just not sure which ones. Alright, we'll 2-turn this. No big deal. Alrighty. Swoop down. Strideone's about to get back up. Let's get out of here. So here is that thing I was talking about. This will actually be very important a little bit later on in the story, so we will take that for sure. And hop up these stairs. Yeah, there are a couple enemies up here. Come on. Alright. Can't really use a hammer here. I'm just gonna be whipping the battle spinner out in pretty much every fight. Because, I mean, the more we use it, the more chances we have at a jackpot, right? We need to get 50 of them anyway. So I figure, might as well help us. You know, it'll help us along the way, make for less grinding later on. So why not? Like, again, we're not going to be short of coins. We should not be short of coins at any point during this playthrough. Okay, so hammers work on paratroopas, but not paragoombas. Just say you need 50 jackpots. Yes. You need 50 battle spinner jackpots for one of the... well, I'm going for 100%. Technically, to beat the game, you don't need 50 jackpots, but for 100%, you do. So yeah, we've got, I think, 4 so far, counting the one that Kirsty gave us at the beginning of the game. Steve Harvey, a goal. Alright, we can't one turn this, but plus we're taking out every enemy, so we should be able to make at least some of these coins back when we get the comet piece, because we get more coins when we collect the comet piece based on how many enemies. See here, there's only one enemy. I can take it out with one sticker, so it doesn't really make much sense to use the battle spinner, but we should be able to make at least some of these coins back with... What is this? Oh, I know what this is. I forgot this was here. Oh no, this is not what I thought it was. I don't know that I've ever hit that. I just noticed it was jutting out a little bit and I whacked it. I don't know if I've ever been in this little compartment in any playthrough I've ever done. Even on playthrough number 20, you can still learn new things about this game. Alright, so now we whack the eyes. We are out onto the nose of the Yoshi Sphinx now. You can see there's something down there on its tongue. So we're going to slide off the top of it. We're going to land here. And now we've got another mini-boss. This is less of a mini-boss and more of an actual boss, but it's kind of a mini-boss. It's not like a chapter boss or anything. Is this Yoshi Sphinx a pagan idol? I do not believe there is anything in the game that indicates that anything worships the Yoshi Sphinx. Or that it is a symbol of a false god or anything. So yeah, the gimmick for this fight is Kamek turns all our stickers into sandals. So that's cool. And by cool, I mean kind of annoying. Alright, we get a battle spinner, so... Let's go! I actually tried to time that up. That's crazy that I got that. Pow's gonna do nothing because it's a flying enemy. But that's fine. Alright. Can I one-turn this with... I don't want to chance it. Give me this. If I lose one, I lose one. Okay, cool. Alright, so we lose one. No big deal. Money! Let's go. That's another jackpot, by the way. Jackpot number 5. We're 10% of the way there, baby. I need to retitle the stream, Gambling in Paper Mario Sticker Star or something. Because gambling. Alright. So this is the second tablet piece. We picked up the first tablet piece in 2-1. There is one more later on in the world. And we need these a little bit later on. I don't want to spoil. I feel like I've been spoiling a lot with what I've been saying, so I don't want to spoil too much. But it's hard not to. I've played this game a bajillion times, and so I know quite a bit. Not, you know, to brag or anything, but... Alright. I guess it was just the one swoop. I thought there were multiple. Oh well. Alright. Now, we've got the HP up part, we've got the thing, we've done the mini-boss, we've got the tablet piece. We can now leave the level. We have done what we came to do, we can now leave the level. And this is why I'm fighting all the enemies, because the more enemies I kill, the more coins I get in this end segment here, so... May end up being worth it. It'll end up being worth it anyway, because I feel like we'll get more Battle Spinner jackpots with more battles anyway. So, I think, regardless, it will be worth it. But... Alright, what can we put away? Mega Flash Hammer, Flashy Hop Slipper, Bone, Shiny Spike Helmet. Okay, 4 stickers. I can justify a trip to the museum for that. The next level, I should warn you all, is probably, 1, going to take me a very long time, and 2, it is one of my least favorite levels in the entire game. There are 2 levels that are coming to mind that I would consider legitimately bad, like really not good. That is one of them, and the other one we won't see until World 5. Also, all of the regular hammers are done. So that is an entire technical category of sticker that we have completed in the museum. All of the regular hammer style stickers are done. Let's go. I could hold on to the Mega Flash Hammer, but we're not gonna... Like, maybe we could use it on the boss of this world. It's just like... It takes up space. It's not tremendously useful. Like, it's just a better hammer. Like, the issue with, and this is, I think, one of the main issues that people nitpick about this game is the fact that, you know, in previous games you have moves or badges or whatever, and you can use those as many times as you want as long as you have enough HP or BP, or not HP, but FP or BP or anything like that. Here, you know, you have a limited number of moves that you can hold, and more powerful ones take up more space. So there's like a legitimate sort of, you know, weighing of options. You know, I can take this more powerful move, but it's going to take up, say, 4 times the space of something that may not be quite as powerful. So, I get the idea. The idea is, you know, to conserve space and try and strike a balance. But the later you get in the game, the more they kind of throw those more powerful stickers at you, or the more levels they can be found in, so your inventory can fill up really, really, really fast. So it's not always fun to deal with that. Alright, we've still got a decent amount of jump stickers. I am actually going to run through Decalburg real quick and stock up on everything that they give me for free. Because, like I said, this next level is not fun. We are going to be doing a lot of battles, at least on our first run through. On our second one, probably not, because I don't want to sit through that a second time, and you guys probably don't either. But on our first run through here, we are going to be doing a lot of fighting. So, I will warn you now, and I will stock up a little bit. It will give us many, many opportunities to use the Battle Spinner, though. Because these are not always going to be quick and easy fights. So, potential for some more jackpots, which is good. I know I mentioned this the other day. Ooh, shiny hammer. Let's go. I forgot that one had a chance to be shiny. I mentioned this the other day, but I forgot how many freaking jump stickers they throw at you in Decalburg. Like, my goodness, there's so many of them. I mean, technically jumps deal more damage, but they're also regular jumps at least. Well, no, actually, no. I guess if you get an excellent on a hammer, it'll do 12 to the front enemy, and then 8 to the one behind it, and then 5 to the one behind that. So, technically, no. I mean, he's not wrong. If I did sell that, then you could call it that, yeah. I'm not gonna run to, I could run to Surfshine and do something with that light bulb we picked up, but I'll do it later. We don't need to do it this instant. Alright. I am gonna sort my inventory real quick. There we go. Alright. So these are spikes. We haven't seen them yet. Oh boy, the gang's all here. First off, Battle Spinner. Let's go. Some items... In fact, I think it's just the coin, but the coin does show up multiple times in the rotation, which is why I did that. What's the best way to do this? I want to hold on to a lot of my normal hammers. Hopefully. We'll see if this works out how I want it to. Because you don't get... that stinks. Okay. Okay. Good thing I picked the Hurl Hammer there, and this is going to work out how I want to. Cool. One turn, and we pick up a jackpot. Big dub. Let's go. Now let's fight another one. He's going to be less of a pain, though. Alright. You... I think I could just use a normal hammer. As long as I excellent. That should do it. Yeah, okay. Spikes aren't as strong as I remembered. They have a little bit more health, but not, like, a ton. Ooh, yes! Spike ball! For whatever reason, these totally slipped my mind last stream as those green background miscellaneous stickers. But yeah, bone and spike ball. Okay, so there's a pokey down here. Sorry, there's two pokies down here. And we are going to handle them. We have some hop slippers left over. Figured that'd be the easiest way to do it. No real need to use the Battle Spinner here. You can one-turn this pretty easily. Fire Flower as an enemy drop is very nice, by the way. They are pretty pricey at item shops, so I will take them where I can get them. These guys don't come with any friends, so these battles are pretty easy. Ooh, mushroom. Take that. I believe there's a hidden block over here. There is. Awesome. So I actually forget what's in this question block, but hopefully it's worth my time. You just killed a man with no friends. I mean, they might have been friends. They were hanging around in the sand pit together. You never know. That probably makes it worse. Alrighty. Hammer. Gosh darn it. I haven't missed an action command in a bit. It's about time for me to miss one. Cool. Okay. Battle spinner, why not? Gah, missed it. Okay. I think I was close. I'll just use a couple jumps, because why not? But yeah, we're going to go through... We're probably going to have to go through this... Basically, the premise of this level is it's like a 2D maze, like a vertical maze, but once you pick a direction, you can't go back the other way. So, we are probably going to be running through this multiple times. And I'm going to clear out the enemies so that they are not a problem. Alright, left or right? I believe... If we're trying to get to the exit, we want to go right. So I'm going to go left, because I like exploring. And when I'm in games, specifically RPGs, I like to go the wrong way first. And explore a little bit before I go the right way. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I like to go the wrong way to see if I can pick up additional items or money or things like that before I go the right way. So there is no door on this level, so we can just dump right down to this level. Ooh. Emulator chugging a little bit. Okay. 10 each, huh? Now, actually, we can't perfect bonus this because we got first struck, but... Okay, I was gonna say, but we could get a jackpot. But we do not, and that's okay. This is like the anti-Don Schnock playthrough. I think I referenced this in like the first episode. It's like that was one of my inspirations to do it this way. He played through the game and tried to fight as few battles as possible. I'm basically doing the opposite of that. I'm fighting every enemy. Alright, Don Schnock. Schnock with an A. Yes. Don Schnock. Very funny guy. Good content creator. I am a fan. Alright, what do we got? Iron Jump, that may come in handy. Chill Hammer. We don't have that in the museum yet. Gimme. I'm faster than you. Ha! Get right. Get dunked on. Quote. Sans the skeleton from Undertale. Anyway. Sorry. I've been in an Undertale related rabbit hole the past couple of days. Forgive me for my yap. Go play Undertale Yellow if you haven't, by the way. It's really good. Will this kill it? No. Okay. If you drop it on the dry bones, it will die permanently, so... Die. Die, Sombrero Guy. That's his name, by the way, Sombrero Guy. That's not even me making it up. That's his legal title. Actually, let me see if I can pull this off. Come here. Gotcha. Bonk. Sombrero tea guy, yep. Brother of Brooklyn tea guy. Distant relative of Brooklyn tea guy. Oh. Forgot this was here. Am I really full? Okay. What do we get rid of? Bauhammer. Nobody needs a Bauhammer. No disrespect to any of the Bauhammer fans out there, but there probably aren't many of you. We are rolling in it right now. We are cooking. Repost if you are a sheep. True. Give me the line jump. Actually, okay. You have 6, you have 9. That's 15. Do they really have 10 health? Okay, well in that case we shouldn't need to use the line jump and I want to save it for something else. Guess we could just use 3 hop slippers, but nah. Let's conserve. I am the best gambler that the Mario universe has ever seen. I'm not. I've been guessing most of the time. If it's a specific symbol, like if it's, say, a poison mushroom or a POW block or a lightning bolt, I might try to line it up. If it's a coin, I'm just going to click, because there's multiple coins that show up pretty often in there, so I'm not going to try and line it up. Good luck at gambling. Thank you, Hunter. Have a good night. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. So we've actually crossed over to the other side of the... this little dungeon area. This is not quite where I wanted to be, but that's okay, because we get to collect stuff and save some time later, so I'll take it. Get rid of the slap hammers. What was the one that we had the other day? Was it the slap hammer fandom? Yeah, and it was repost if you're hammered, right? Repost if you are hammered. Post that on r/Paper Mario Sticker Star. If she doesn't respond in an hour, go all in on Fire Flower. Words to live by, truly. Okay, hold on. Ah! Double kill. Let's go! This is here too. HP up heart. Wahoo. Okay, where is this gonna put us? Okay. I would love to see what is directly above us, but I remember not exactly where we are. We are on the right-hand side. Words to live by. And if she... Sorry, I'm trying to think of a good pun here. If she wants you to reply quickly and she's trying to rush you, then go all in on poison mushroom. Doesn't quite work, does it? But it's the best I could do. Alright, so this door, we came out of this door, right? Yes. Okay, so we could go left or right. We're gonna need to take this later anyway. No, I was thinking of a different one. Oops, sorry. But, more gambling. Whoops, wrong button. I am the best gambler that has ever gambled. Source. I mean, just, come on, look at it. Alright, I guess we'll see what's in here. If you and she are fighting, go all in on lightning. Ah, crap. You know what? I don't feel like wasting stickers. The enemy does disappear when you run away, unfortunately, which is dumb. But I don't feel like wasting 6 years of my life in that battle, so I'm just not going to. That's okay. We're cooking. We're doing well. Typically, that's one of the ones that takes me a really long time. Because I try to, like, come up with a pattern and find out how to match the symbols. But here, it's just like, if I'm doing it as I go through the game, then, like... I have a feeling grinding for 100% is not going to be that hard. Oh! Right, okay, so I guess we've done enough with HP up hearts to where our first strike jump now does 6 damage, so we can take out a Paragoomba. Cool. Alright, so we got a couple stickers in here. Another frog suit. I guess I didn't have to get the one from Surfshine then, but... Okay, we end up over here. A couple more enemies. Let's just take them out. Oh, this fight. Oh, okay, this wasn't the one I thought it was. Gamba time. If she won't make you a groom, go all in on Shroom. Ah! I think I was pretty close. Alright, it's fine. I don't think we're gonna be able to do this in one turn. I kinda wish I'd held on to a slap hammer. That would be very helpful right about now. I guess Hurl Hammer? And then... try and kill that paratrooper in the back? Gosh darn it. Okay, well... we should still be able to kill that paratrooper in the back, but... Oh, no, not if I can use my brain. Okay. I'm doing it again. Yeah, it does get more expensive. It does get more expensive the more times you do it in a fight, but like, I don't care. I do not care. You're not... Wow. Bro is resilient for real. That one I really earned. But, oh wow, look at that. Come here, pal. Ah! You thought you got me. You thought you got me, you sneaky lad. So that's actually gonna hurt us, but not really. Throw an extra jump in there in case that doesn't do it for whatever reason. Cool. Okay. So we have to go back through and go the other way. But that's okay. Oh, hi again. Oh, I didn't kill you. So you respawned. Okay. I actually didn't know that that was a thing. But that's good to know. Yes! Let's go. This is probably the most consistent I've ever been with Battle Spinner jackpots. This is going really well. That should take out the front two. So let's throw in a jump and we should be good. Cool. And no stickers wasted. Let's go. Perfect bonus. Ooh, shiny shell. I'll take that. Yes, please. Alright, so we do have to take this back up to the surface. But that's okay, because we've taken out a lot of the enemies that were in here. I will top off with a quick heal, and then we will jump right back in. I do want to explore every door in here, because there's a thing we need. We already got the HP up part. There's actually, I think, a couple of different things in this level. So we went in there already. That's how we ended up where we ended up, right? I believe. We went through that. Yes, okay. So we've gone through pretty much everything there is to see there. So we can fall down here. Oh, that will go straight to the bottom. Okay. So that's the left side done. Sorry, there's 3 things. I forgot about the jackhammer too. There's jackhammer, there's baseball bat, and there's magnifying glass. And there's also, I think, another thing behind that secret door, but we don't have access to secret door stickers yet, so we'll be back for that one later. But we definitely need the bat. That is helpful for the boss of this world. We are going to need that. Alright, so the left side is done. I thought there was more going on over there, but I guess not. Some instruments are only in certain ears, I'm realizing. That's interesting. Okay. So now... Paragoomba, alright. Let's go! We're cooking! So cooking. Alright. Get to save an iron jump as well. Are we out of jumps? Like regular jumps? Wow! We are! It's crazy. Alright, Hop Slipper, why not? Get some extra coins. Okay, cool, cool. Hop Slipper. Could go left. Or we could go up and over the stairs, but once we drop down there, I don't think we can come back. So I'm going to start by going left here. Oh, this just takes us back here. Okay. So, that narrows down which way we can go. I am actually going to take the headphones off. This sound does get a little bit repetitive. Checking health. So inventory. I was just going to do that. Thank you, Eric. Alright. 3 spike balls. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, all shiny jumps. No normal jumps left. Sounds like we need to take a trip back to Decalburg. Alright, so we'll check out this door. I genuinely do forget which doors have which stuff, so... Is there a dry bones in here? There is not a dry bones in here. Actually, there may be a dry bones in here. Haha. Sir. That's not going to kill you. Oops. Hey, come here. Don't get to... Come here. Dude. You actually have the attention span of a goldfish. Come here. Oh my goodness. I don't think this dude could get to me if he... Okay, never mind. Bro was just like... Bro has ADHD. That's crazy. Alright, well... Okay. So we have at least 2 stickers we can put in the museum. We have the... Oh, this is a tunnel, by the way. This is where the magnifying glass is. There's no back to that coffin. Alright. So that's 2 of the 3 things we need in this level. We cannot get on here, I don't think. I thought you could do this in one of these. Maybe not. Okay. So that's that. We could drop down, and we could go left. We could go back right. I think we want to go left, but let's check this door out first. Or wait, no. We've already been in here, haven't we? I believe we have. Yes, we have. Unless there's like a secret room or something. No. Okay. So going right isn't going to help us. We've already been down there. We know where that goes. So we got to go left. Right. This is what I was thinking of before. Alright, cool. So we want to go right. But it's not going to take us where we want to go this instant. Because of that gate thingy that's currently there. So we need to come back around and do it again. Ah, a little early. Alright. That should be enough to take out the first two, and then I'll do I guess a hop slipper. There we go. So, if I go left, I know I need to go right, but if I go left, I'm not gonna go left, I'm gonna go right. This is still not where I thought I was. No, this is where I was before. I did need to go left. I'm in... What the heck is... What am I thinking that I'm doing? I'm being silly. I apologize, chat. There's a reason I don't like this level. I never remember which way to go. Alright, so... Right, then right again, then left again. Yes, so see, there is that gate thing. So I was right about the gate. So we need to do that again to get into there. How do we want to deal with these? Well, we'll start with the battle spinner. Dang it. I got right in between the two of them, I think. That's okay, we can still do it in one turn. Yeah. We'll just do two of these. Okay, so we could go up here and get the second exit, or we could... Actually, I don't think we have a choice. No, we don't. We don't have a choice. Okay. There's no geyser. We have to get the second exit. Okay. This could be a problem. Battle spinner, first off. Really? I'm gonna start with a burn hammer. And then... I guess just a hop slipper? I didn't want to undershoot. But yeah, this is going to work out. There we go. Good amount of coins for that. So yeah, maybe we make less coins this way, but I don't really care. Okay, so yeah. We're going to get the other exit, and then we'll come back around. I will not fight all the enemies again. There are 2 comet pieces in this level. I won't fight all the enemies again because that would just take forever. So we might get less coins with the second comet piece, but again, like with the time I would have to invest into that, I'm not doing it. So we have the setup for getting the other comet piece. We have to come back around again. Here's the third thing that is not in the secret door. It's the bat. So there we go. We have to do some parkour now across these sarcophagi. A regular jump sticker. Whoa. I actually need those. So yeah, that brings us in here. We're gonna get dry bones raining on us. I'm actually gonna run away. It's not gonna let me. Okay. I'm going to try again. It's still not going to let me. I'm going to try for a third time. And we're going to use these invincibility frames to... This part is annoying. This part's really annoying. I'm just going to kill this one. I don't care. I can kill it with a regular jump sticker, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. We're just going to scoot on by, pick up the comic piece. So we can come back for the other one. We can just basically scoot right on down to where we were and get into that door and pick up the other one. Quick and easy. And we did pick up the vacuum from Surfshine Harbor, so unfortunately, since we are back in the level, all of the enemies have respawned. That sucks. I was gonna try and sneak around him. Actually, whoops, this is not gonna go well for me. Let's go. Alright. Hit me. Give me invincibility frames. And then let me use the... Oh, let's go. He's nice. He's nice like that. Alright. So right, left. That is what we figured out. But we might have to fight one. We'll see. Yeah, we have to fight one. Sure. That didn't kill. Alright. Regular jump. Let's go ahead and use that. Get this over with. There we go. And this dumps us over here. So here we go. There's the other comet piece. We can't get it quite yet. Is that not where you go in? No. Give me that. This doesn't bring us down, does it? Oh, it does. Is one of these a dry bones? I don't remember. Yep. Come out here. And go in here, drop down. And we release this. So this will fill up the spike pits. And it will drop down that upper platform so we can now reach it. This is a Ba Hammer, I think. Yes, it is. That's ball knowledge from me. Hello? Frog suit, why not? The perspective here is terrible. I might. I honestly don't know. Ooh, super boot. Gimme. This better be good. Okay, that's not terrible. I am unsure. I do not know what my schedule looks like at that time. Alright. Both comet pieces have been acquired. Need a list of volunteers by June 1st. That's early. But okay. I will see. Should have a couple things to put away here, and then I need to turn the vacuum into a sticker because we need that for the next level. Being 2-4, the one we just unlocked with that second comet piece. And then this is another thing we pick up in that level that will be useful. Will it be useful? I don't remember. Super boot. And spike ball. Alright, there we go. There are enemies in the next level is very short. There are enemies in it. I don't even know if there are enough of them to where fighting them would be beneficial and get me like more coins with the comet piece or anything. Actually, I lied. I need 2 things for this next level. I forgot about the other one. I should have both of them on me already. I will verify. That's 1, that's 2. Yes, okay. I do have both of them. So let's turn those into stickers real quick. I need the faucet. Alright. How we doing on time? We are about an hour 20. Okay. There is a chance we could finish World 2 this stream. That would be cool. Let's grab a couple jumps and I'll get out of here. There we go. Health? No. Why not? Alright. On to 2-4. I should have what I need. Although I should go back and grab it once I use it, because I want to have it in my inventory for when I complete the things section of the sticker museum. There are 64 total things in the game, and I want to have as many of them on me as possible. Just so I have to go back and search out less of them when I get to that point. So here we're going to use the vacuum to suck up the twister that is harassing the Oasis. And we could go grab the comet piece now, but as you might guess, there's stuff to be done in here. So we're going to go do that stuff. This is what we needed the faucet for. And here we go. And here's this guy. So now we go ransack this dude's house. Why he has a tablet piece in his wardrobe, I don't know, and I don't know if I want to know. But we steal it. And then we can go out his window and go up to the top of his house, and there's another thing. And there's also a burn hammer up here. And that's the level. That is it. Now we can go get the comic. I mean, there's a secret door. But we'll handle that later. And by later, I mean another day. But, yeah, that's it for the level. I'm going to quickly go grab the faucet and the vacuum once again. And then we will start prepping for 2-5, which is the boss. So the vacuum is at Surfshine. There's one thing sticker we are definitely going to need. Actually, you know what? Before I do this, since I'm going to be at Surfshine anyway, let me make it one trip versus multiple. I have a couple more stickers. Or things, rather, that I could turn into stickers that will need to be used at Surfshine eventually. So I might as well just do that now, get it over with. I wonder if the thing seller is available yet, because if he is, probably still won't use him. If you go further to the left in this area, there's a guy in like a hole in the wall, and he will sell you any things that you've already collected but don't have in your inventory. I don't have enough room for that right now. Okay. So I'll have to re-collect the scissors and the magnifying glass as well. But that's fine. That is quite alright. So I'll go use these at Surfshine and go pick up the vacuum. Is it the I think it's the second one. Let's see if I remember. I did remember. Okay, so there's a basement here. We go down into this basement. There's a flickering light in this basement. We use... I did the trumpet. I mean, we'll need the trumpet soon enough anyway. But I didn't mean to do the trumpet. I meant to do the light bulb. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, I'll be right back then. Sorry about that. The stickers are the same size. I will need the trumpet though, so I'll hold on to it. The light bulb is what I need. Save myself a little time next episode, because I don't think we're going to be venturing into World 3 today. I'll probably finish up World 2 and then we'll be done. Okay, back to Surfshine for the final time, at least for a bit. I will use a couple things, I will grab the vacuum, and then I will grab everything else that I'm missing. Actually, I've always wondered if I'm able to do this without putting the bulb in. I assume I'm not. Sorry, I'm getting closer to my screen to... No. Okay. Keep him in like the front of my vision so I can see where he's at. No, I assume there's an invisible wall there or something. So I can't do this without putting the light bulb on. There we go. Oh yeah, he's also in the way. So we have the ship wheel now. We haven't seen where that will be useful yet, but we will in just a second. I will grab the vacuum. I'll use the other thing that I need to use here. And then I'll go grab, and we need the light bulb, the scissors, and the faucet. We haven't been to this section of Surfshine Harbor yet, so here's what it is, here's what it looks like. These will probably be helpful. This is what we need the scissors for. We need to cut this rope. Basically, what we're doing here is Bowser in his fury or whatever has jacked up stuff pretty much all over the world, like wherever we see those empty spots or those paperization issues, you know, that's Bowser's doing. And here, he's made it so the ship can't go. He's ripped the wheel off the ship, and also it's tied to the dock. So once we fix these, just want to check something real quick. Okay, so you can leave now. I don't want to. I am in no way, shape, or form prepared. In fact, I can't. I do not have what I need to, leave off on the ship. So, I will not. Because I cannot. I cannot, so I will not. Alright. Pick up some hop slippers. They might be useful for the boss fight. In a similar vein to how they were useful in the World 1 boss. Because of how damage scales. Because you can't do less than 1 damage. They might end up being pretty good. I will also check out the Decalburg shop to see what's available. Alright. Scissors are here. Faucet is 1-3. Light bulb is 2-2. Hey, Beanie. Hope you're doing well. Anything here we want to throw in the museum? I don't even know what the options are when you throw these in here. Maybe we can get a different one that I couldn't get till later in the game. Imagine barrel, imagine wrench right here. Oh. I mean, I need that. I'm not gonna complain. I do need those. Ah, they disappeared. How long does it take to complete this? Like the game as a whole, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a decent number of streams to finish this game. The way I'm playing it, it's gonna take quite a while. Smoke the leaf sticker. I would if I could, but I can't. Alright. 1-3. I do have the fan, right? Yes. Okay. So I'll grab the faucet. I will grab the light bulb. And then we will start prepping for the boss. And then we will complete the boss. I need to make sure I have what I need. There's some puzzles in the boss level that I need to solve. You full? Gosh. Almost a full page of shiny jumps. That's wild. Alright, well, guess what? We're gonna trade a regular hammer for a shiny hammer. It's an upgrade. We take it. If I could jump properly, that'd be friggin' awesome. Shell. That's nice to have. What can go? Normally I'd say the leaf, honestly. Because the leaf is entirely useless outside of being in the museum. Alright, so we'll go grab this. I think there's actually a shiny shell we can grab as well. And then the light bulb. And again, this is, I don't have to do this now, I just want to. I want to have all the things that I've encountered in my inventory, so that when I get to the point in the game where I want to stick them all in the museum, I have them. And I could go to the thing seller in Decalburg and buy them, but I'd rather save the coins. I'm already not gaining as many coins as I would want to because of how much I've been using the battle spinner. So, I'm gonna... Oh, wow. Not bad. Forgot there were a couple fireflies over here, too. Dang, okay, bro's got wheels. That's crazy. Why was bro so fast? I'm not gonna fight you. Goodbye. Alright. I should just leave. Alright. So I will quickly run and grab the light bulb, again, just to have, and then we will prep for the final level. There's one thing we absolutely will need, and I do have it, it's just not a sticker yet. Should have used that. Actually, you know what? I can use it. I want to use this paperization zone while it's here. What should I do with it? Have I not gone to the museum yet? Did I already have a flashy hop slipper in there? How on earth would I have gotten a flashy hop slipper before? That's crazy. Okay. I mean, sure, I guess. What else can we put in the museum that's not in there yet? Shiny ice flower? I don't know if there's a shiny ice flower in there yet. Go for it, see what happens. Okay, I'll take it. Great, awesome. Depth perception, love it. Okay. I'll grab this really quick. I know I've said that like 7 times, but I will grab this quick. And then I will start boss prep. And then next stream we will start World 3. And then I'm gonna be honest, guys, I have no idea how long World 3 is going to take. Like 3 episodes for the first 2 worlds I don't think is too bad. I have no idea how long World 3 is going to take. Not the faintest freaking clue. It has 12 levels, and I've mentioned this before, it's got 12 levels and there's a lot of backtracking. So it is going to take a while. I am hoping 3, maybe 4 at the least. 3 or 4 episodes. But that might be optimistic, to be honest with you. Alright, puzzles. What do I need for puzzles? I need a jump, I need a hammer. I need a POW block. And a fire or ice flower. I need a spike helmet? I think I pick one up in level, though. Let me do some organization. And by organization, I mean sell stuff I don't need. Probably have too many POW blocks. I'm just going to sell some of the ordinary stickers I have. Since I have shinies. I have quite a few shinies of a lot of these stickers. I'm going to just sell the normal versions. If I need to use one, I can just use the shiny. I normally save the shinies for later in the game, but you know, if I have them, I might as well use them, right? It's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna have to soon enough. Okay, go throw the leaf in here real quick. And then, so yeah, I'm gonna need a jump, I'm gonna need a hammer, I have those. I'm gonna need a pow block and a fire or ice flower, I have both of those. And then I think it's jump and then hammer for the first puzzle. I don't remember what the order of pow block and fire flower is in the second puzzle, but I know I need both of those. And then I think for the last puzzle, it's hammer, spike helmet, jump in that order. I'll look it up if I need to. But I think that's the order. But before I do any of that, there is one thing sticker that I am definitely gonna need for the boss. But yeah, I need to think boss as well. I mean, hop slippers will definitely make it easier, so I'll see if I can get as many of those as I can. Don't know about any other things. How many hop slippers do I have? Not that many. Okay. I have some stickers that can take out multiple targets. Will they do enough damage, though? Because the boss can summon other enemies. Actually, I think the shiny shells will do enough. I have a couple of those. The bad is going to help us a lot, but it's not going to do all the work. I don't want to overbuy, though. I think I'm okay. I may be wrong, but I think I'll be alright. It would also allow us to free up some inventory space throughout the course of this level, and that's good. And we do need a spike helmet, but they do give us one in level, so I should not need to buy it. This is where the tablet pieces we have been picking up throughout the world are going to be useful. So we will put them down. There's another Luigi sighting in this level as well. And since it's a boss level, no comet piece, so I am not attached to getting into fights in this level. Normally when there's a comet piece, you get coins based off how many enemies you've killed. This level does not have a comet piece. This level has a royal sticker, so we do not get coins based on the number of enemies we've killed, so I will be avoiding as many fights as I can throughout this level. Just because there's no point in fighting, it's just a waste of time. There's no sticker that I can get in this level that I can't get in any other level. So it's not like I'm hunting for a specific sticker. There really is no reason to get into a fight. So I will try to make this short. This shouldn't take us too long. Alright, in we go. Alright, so these murals here. See, this guy's got a hammer in, I think technically, well, I guess it depends on which way he's facing, right? So it looks like it's on the right side, so we can assume that's his right hand. And then we should be able to find another mural that's holding a jump sticker in its left hand, you see? So yeah, I was right about the first combination. As you can see, they also give us a jump sticker and a hammer sticker on this floor. So they do provide us... Ooh, another hop. Actually, I'm going to want that. Ow. 4 damage taken already. Hurrah. Oh, did they not offer it? I thought they did. It's a worn out hammer. I guess not. I lied. Oh well. I can go grab that hop slipper though. I'm taking the long way around, I think. Okay. So I'll grab this hop slipper, and then, yeah, the murals on the walls are the hints. But then there's also, like, fake ones. If I remember correctly, there's also, like, ones that are meant to mislead you. But yeah, the order for this one is jump on the left and then hammer on the right. And then this will unlock an elevator that will take us up to the next floor. Circle means we got it right. Arms crossed in an X means we got it wrong. There's question blocks in pretty much every one of these that will give us items of some kind. This one is a shiny hammer and a shiny jump. So better versions of the stickers that we just sacrificed to complete the puzzle. So that's pretty nice. Alright. Next floor. Not every floor has a puzzle. I should stress that as well. Okay, here's that spike helmet I was talking about. I'll get rid of this jump, I guess. There's actually a bunch of good stickers in here. Do I have room? You know what? Screw it. I'm getting rid of my regulars. Actually, I might hold on to a couple of hammers, because I don't have as many shiny hammers as I do jumps. But these are all pretty decent stickers, so I'll hold on to them. If I need to use a jump, I'll use a shiny jump. So we get this stone entry scrap as well. This will be useful later, as you might imagine. And you will see that the Goombas that were on the wall, one of them has moved over here. So once we collect that scrap, the Goombas actually start to move and follow you. So that's pretty interesting. Now, I don't know if I can... I'm actually going to fight these. I know I said I was avoiding encounters, but this is the only unique enemy in... One of the only unique enemies in the game where you fight them here and nowhere else. So I'm actually going to go back on my word, and I'm going to fight them. Because they're cool and unique. They're mural Goombas. They have 13 HP. A shell does 13 damage, so that was actually rather uneventful. Here we have mural Koopas. They also each have 13 HP. I guess I could use a burn hammer. Get rid of them quickly. So they're not particularly challenging fights, but they are unique enemies, and you do get a good amount of coins for beating them. So there we go. Like I said, not every floor has a puzzle. For example, this floor just has some terrain to traverse. It has that scrap. It has those mural enemies. It has these spikes here. Go on, hit me. Slide on by. There we go. Beautiful. And here is where we paste that scrap that we picked up. Big old hole in the wall. Here we have some more question blocks. There's another spike helmet. We shouldn't need another one. I'll take it over a Bauhammer, though. Bauhammers are not bad items. I've just not been collecting them because it's just... they're not great items if you're trying to finish a battle in one turn. I'll say that. Because they put enemies to sleep for a certain number of turns. So they're not super helpful if you're trying to win in one turn, and most of the time I'm trying to win in one turn. So they do not help in that regard that much. I guess as a safety net in case you don't finish in one turn, probably not a bad sticker. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to attempt to run away. I'm going to fail. Also, if you fail to run away, only half of the enemies will attack. If it's an odd number of enemies, it's the larger number. So you can see that one was holding a jump with its right hand. Ooh, I will take a burn hammer. Thank you. That is superior to... So that one had a jump in its right hand. This one has a hammer in its left hand. I'm trying to figure out, is there... Oh! This one's got a spike helmet on its head. Okay. It's this time it's like it's an actual spike helmet sticker. It's not just a mural. Okay, so that's the clue. I see. So the left, you can see this guy here. Yeah, my mouse is showing on screen. This guy's got a hammer in his left hand. This guy's got a spike helmet on his head. And then the other mural we saw had a jump in its right hand. So that is how you were supposed to figure out the puzzle. Gotcha. Okay. I actually didn't know that. Now, I mean, I knew the pattern, because I've played this game a bajillion times, but I didn't know that spike helmet on the head mural was a thing. But there we go. I thought there were fake ones. I guess I could be misremembering. Do I have a standard jump? I do. I do have a standard jump sticker. Okay, cool. That should be good. We're looking for a circle. We got a circle. Cool. Or I guess it's the O versus the X rather than... They use, I guess not in the entire game, they don't. Alright, burn hammer. We take that. POW block. We take that. Alright. 5 buzzy beetles. I don't want nothing to do with any of yous. So goodbye. Alright, so there's some sand on this floor. There's this area that we can leave through. There's also this hole in the wall. I'd like to go to the outside area first. I don't remember if there's anything I can do out here. Oh yeah, Luigi's here. Cool. Hello, sir. I will be grabbing all the Luigi locations in the game as well, just because there's a little extra something in like the credits if you do that, so I will be doing that. Get rid of my standard hammer in favor of an... Well, I would say it's like inarguably better, but I guess technically against certain enemies, it is not useful, but most of the time it is inarguably a better sticker. Okay, that's an ice flower, that might be worth picking up. Okay, I don't really want to be in this battle though. His next turn is going to hurt if we don't run away successfully. Okay, great. Thanks, game. Actually, it didn't hurt that bad. Please let me run. Thank you. Thank you, game. Give me... fudge. Whatever, yeah, fine, we'll do that. There's another outside area, there's another... Gosh, they give you a lot of power blocks, don't they? I'm gonna pick them up. They might prove to be useful in this upcoming boss fight. If we get into a tough spot. I will sort. Gosh, we have a lot of them. Guess I'll get rid of the line jump? Okay, take this pipe real quick. This is just a shortcut. We can knock down this wall, and this will take us to the level of the tower we were currently at. So if we had to leave this level for any reason, or need to come back for any reason, say to get Luigi or something. No, I won't need to because I already got him, but that is what that is for. Now here, this is upside down. If we turn this right side up, it will let out all of the sand that was blocking the door to the elevator. And we can go into the elevator. And then the next floor, I believe there is one more sticker puzzle. And then I think the elevator after that sticker puzzle leads us up to the boss. I could be wrong, but I think that's it. So for a boss level, this one's actually not that long. Assuming you... I took the pipe, oops. Assuming you avoid enemies, which I've been trying to. This one's actually not that long. The boss fight, depending on how you play it, might take a while. But not too terribly long if you're avoiding encounters. Alright. Chill Hammer, that is probably worth picking up. I shouldn't need that many POW blocks. What's in here? A shell. That I will pick up too. Alright. Here we go. So again, I'm going to look at the murals here. This one has a spike helmet in its right hand. This is what I was talking about with the fake murals. This one has a mushroom in its left hand. This one has a POW block in its right hand. This one has, I think, an E-camera in its left hand. What I don't understand is how you're supposed to tell which ones are fake and which ones are real. Because 2 of these are real and the rest of them are misleading. So I actually want to look this up. I know what the pattern is. Like, I know what the correct answer is. I just want to briefly look up how you're supposed to tell. Because I can't see how you're supposed to... Or are you just supposed to trial and error it? I mean, I guess that could be it. Is there anything I want to ditch for this fire flower? I mean, not really. Guess I'll... Since a jump is only, like, single target, I'll ditch it. You see, this one's got a shell in its right hand. This one's got a leaf in its left hand. I will pick up this shell, though. I think we still have way more jumps than hammers, so I'll ditch that. This one is a hops flipper in its right hand. Yeah, this one's got a flower in its left. The correct pattern is flower on the left and POW block on the right. But my question is, how are you supposed to decipher that from, you know, how are you supposed to know what's real and what's fake? So once I put this in, I am going to do a quick Google search as to how you're supposed to tell. And it could just be trial and error. It could just be, how would you have come across I mean, I guess you could have come across a leaf sticker at this point, but excuse me 1 second. I just want to look this up. Paper Mario Sticker Star World 2-5. Puzzles. Here we go. The toad on the door is facing to the right, and his feet are facing left. So only look at the items that the toad's facing right, feet left are holding. Oh, so there is a way to tell. Okay. That's a little bit specific, but I mean, okay. I guess technically there's a visual difference. Okay, so we hit the HP block, we save our progress, and it is boss time, ladies and gentlemen. We are, what are we? Just over 2 hours into the stream. And we are going to fight this boss, and that will be it for this stream. Thank you for sticking with me, and let's kick this thing's butt. Hopefully I have what I need and I'm not forgetting anything major. Off the top of my head, this thing has 4 moves. It has a move where it can fall on you, a move where it can spin into you, a move where it can summon more enemies, and a move where it can heal itself. If I'm missing a move, I guess we'll find out in a second. Obviously, we're going to be using the Battle Spinner as well. So he's got 4 segments, not counting his head. So 5 total, I guess. He's going to sink into the ground so only his head is showing. We want to wait until all of his segments have come out of the ground. And each turn he will bring 1 segment up out of the ground. Alright, good start. So he's got 300 HP total. We are going to use 3 hop slippers because, again, damage scaling on bosses. Ooh, he's crumbled. I don't know if that's going to help. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, with the way damage is scaled, normally to a normal enemy, each jump would do 2 damage. But with the way damage works, that is not going to do much. Okay. I will not spin again. We still have 2 turns. I'm going to use 2 more. There's that spin attack I was talking about. He's going to grow. His first segment's going to come up. We've already done 1/6 of the damage that we need to do to him, which is pretty good. I don't think I'm going to spend another... I'm going to do Battle Spinner again this turn. I think I'm just going to do 10 more damage, jump on him with a Hop Slipper again. There we go. Okay, I was hoping... my guess would be that each of his segments, including his head, have 60 HP. So 60 HP, we took out one of his segments without having to use the bat, which is good. So now we're waiting until 3 segments come out of the ground. And we can use the bat. Because the bat gets 4 hits. So we wouldn't have been able to hit the face if we didn't take out that segment beforehand. So, but we did. So now we can. Here I am going to use a shiny shell because I don't think there's a point in doing Battle Spinner. I don't think there's a point in doing Battle Spinner there because you can't target in this game. So you'd have to attack the Pokies before you attack the boss, or the green Pokies. So now he's got 2 segments out of the ground. Really don't think it matters what we do this turn. I guess I'll use a shiny Hop Slipper. Still only going to do 1 damage because of boss damage scaling, but now he can hit us, so we need to block. And now his 3rd segment is up out of the ground. I'm going to put the headphones back on because the music should help with timing this. Let's use the bat. That's what I'm talking about. I missed the first one, but I got the other 3. So he's only got 30 HP left already. And he's also dizzy. I didn't feel like waiting around. I could have used other stickers, but I didn't feel like waiting around. There we go! Boss done! That only took like 5 minutes. I was expecting that to take a lot longer. We already had the shiny Hop Slipper in the museum, so I'm not upset about using it there. And there we go! World 2 in the books. That was a lot easier than I expected. So yeah, it seems that for bosses with defense like that, the best thing to do is basically just bring Hop Slippers in and do a bunch of chip damage, because you can't do less than 1 damage on a hit. Like, even if you fail a hammer strike, you still do 1 damage. So the thing that gives you the most number of stomps or hits is the way to go. We were able to take out 1 segment in full with just chip damage from Hop Slippers. And then the bat made the rest of it a lot easier. So the bat is the gimmick item for that fight. That's the one that you should have. Do I remember which area of the catacombs the bat is in? I think I do. I could just go buy it. I could just go buy it from the thing dealer. I'm gonna go get it. Why not? Why not? There we go. Iframes, baby. That didn't work. Okay. New album page as usual with boss battles. We get a new album page at the end of the world. So that's World 2 in the books. We did not take a lot of damage in that fight. We did pretty well. So it's right, right, left, left was the right way. So I think I want to go left. And then I'll go left again. Only because I can walk off this platform and end up over here anyway. So just to make sure I go the right way. Gosh darn it. Just let me run away. Just let me run away, please. Please. Cool. Hit me, sir. Thank you. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I think this thing's in here. Alright, goodbye. I want nothing to do with you. Sorry. Alright. It should be in this one? No. Here? Yes. Okay, cool. I got it. We're all good. And this is where it's important that I got both comet pieces, because you can't hit start and leave a level until the level's blue on the map, which means you've got all the comet pieces. Okay. The only other thing we could possibly have in our thing album right now is the trumpet, and we have that as a sticker. So we can't have it as a thing and a sticker at the same time. We just can't. The game won't allow. So, I think... Is there anything we could drop at the museum? Anything we didn't have? I don't think so, no. I think we're good. Okay, we only have 3 full pages of stickers currently being used. Alright, cool. So, World 2 in the books. That is going to be all for right now. Next stream, we will start World 3. And I already have the thing sticker I need in my inventory. I have the trumpet for 3-1, so we can jump right into World 3. I might, like, buy some stuff and prep. But, yeah, we have the thing already. So we can jump straight into World 3 at the start of next stream. So that is going to be all for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you're enjoying this series, drop a like if you want. No pressure. Subscribe if you're new. If you want. No pressure. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. And always remember, Jesus loves you. Peace.